Hiya, how you doing? It's time for Mr. Chris again, and today we're looking at the letter F. F. And you make the letter F by using your teeth and your lips. Guitar. Oh. Now it's time to sing and clap, sing, clap, sing and clap. Now it's time to sing and clap all together. And now it's time to pick a fruit. Pick a fruit. Pick a fruit. Now it's time to pick a fruit. All together. And now it's time to make a fire. Make a fire, make a fire. Now it's time to make a fire, all together. And now it's time to make a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, make a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, make a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Now it's time to make a frog all together. So how do you do letter F? With your hands, and then letter F is two fingers, and you put them together like that on top of each other. And that's it. F. Now did you hear that some, can we think of some words that start with F? How about some nice food? Food is starts with, and can we think of some food that starts with F? How about some fish fingers? Fish fingers or fingers? Yeah, fingers. They start with a F. Oh, fruit. We're talking about a fruit. Fruit grows on trees like oranges and apples, and they're all fruit, aren't they? And can we think of anything else that starts with a F? You know trees, that's a tree. Can you make a tree? But if you have lots of trees, they're called a forest. A forest. Anyway, I've got some frogs here. Come and meet my frogs. We've got a little baby frog. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. But I've also got a bigger frog. He's enormous. I think he must be like Daddy Frog. Oh, he's so heavy. Oh. I think we're friends. We're friends. Oh, friends. That's another F word. This is a song about frogs. In fact, this starts off with 5. But then it goes down to 1. Five little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, catching some delicious bug. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool when it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 4 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, catching some delicious bug. One jumped into the pool when it was nice and cool. Then there were 3 green speckled frogs. 3 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, catching some delicious bug. One jumped into the pool when it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 green speckled frogs. I think that's right, is it 2? 2 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, catching some delicious bug. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool when it was nice and cool. Then there was just 1 speckled frog. little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, catching some delicious bug. Yum, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool when it was nice and cool. Then there were no green speckled frogs. That's the end of that. Okay. Actually, I've got a story about a frog. Let me see if I can find that story. It's about a boy who can't swim, and a frog that can swim but gets in trouble, and they do something for each other, something friendly. So it's called Frog Little Joe couldn't swim. His sister and brother, they swam like fishes. That's another F word, fish. But little Joe just didn't get it. He splashed around, but he just couldn't do it. Oh, and his brother and sister, they teased him and made him sad. Then one day, a frog came hopping towards the swimming pool. A very small frog from a pond not far away. He hopped into the pool and swam, kicking with his strong back legs. Ribbit, ribbit. Little Joe watched and smiled. That was nice. The pool was much deeper than Frog's pond, and the sides weren't soft and muddy. Oh dear, but hard and slippery, and Frog bumped his head. Bump. Oh dear, he couldn't get out. He swam to and fro, trying to get out, but he couldn't jump over the edge, and he couldn't climb up the sides. Frog was scared. Yuck, a frog, cried Joe's brother. And he grabbed at Frog. Frog just managed to dodge away. Gross, screamed Joe's sister. And she splashed the frog. Frog swam down to the bottom of the pool fast. Joe's dad came with a net and tried to scoop him up. They all splashed about, trying to catch the frog. Oh! Soon, Joe's family got bored with the frog chase, so they stopped for lemonade. Frog kicked himself up from the bottom of the pool to the edge near Joe. He was very, very tired. Oh, there he is. He can't get out. I wonder if Joe can help him. Little Joe got into the pool. He moved slowly towards the frog, and he put out his hand under Frog's feet until Frog was sitting on his palm, and he lifted Frog very, very gently out of the water. Oh, he was saving the frog. Frog and little Joe looked at each other. Joe whispered, "Go home, Frog. Go home where it's safe." Frog looked back at Joe. With his strong back legs, Frog hopped away over the grass, under the fence, back to his pond. Little Joe watched him go. Ribbit, ribbit. Shh. Then Joe looked at the water. He took a deep breath and he kicked with his legs, just like he saw the frog do. He kicked with his legs. And you know, he swam all the way across the pool. Just like Frog. The end. That's a nice story, isn't it? And here's a song about a fish, which is also a F word. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Here's a song about a butterfly. Now butterflies, they flutter like this. They flutter. So let's see if you can stand up and flutter around dancing like a butterfly. You do it ever so gently. Ever so gently. Don't bump into things. Okay, you ready? Why did the butterfly flutter by? Why did the butterfly flutter by? Why did the butterfly flutter by? Because he saw the dragonfly drink the flagon dry. Flutter by, butterfly. Flutter by, butterfly. Drink that flagon dry, dragonfly. Flutter by, butterfly. It's a nice song, isn't it? Lots of flying going on, and actually flying is a F word as well, and flutter, and also there's a thing that flies around, and that's called a fly, isn't it? And it goes bzzz, it goes ee. A fly. And I've got a little they call it a frog in my throat. It's not a real frog, but it's just what they call it. Let's see if we can find some other words that start with a F. A fish. And here's one. A fire engine. See, if you have a fire, you need a fire engine to put it out and fire men and women. And anything you eat, like cheese or broccoli or bananas or apples or grapes or oranges, it's all food. There's a frog. Ribbit. And here's something else. It's a F word. A flower. A flower. Let's just remember our signs, our letters then. So hands. Okay. So it's A, B, K, D, E, and today's letter F. But I think we're going to finish now. So thank you for listening and watching. And next time we'll be doing G. Time to go home. Time to go home. We are all singing. It's time to go home. Time to go home. Time to go home. We are all waving goodbye. Goodbye. I think it must be time to finish. Bye.